Today I just want to do a short video explaining how the powers that be that control this world and control this government, how they're obsessed with black magic and occult numerology and Kabbalah, and how they code every single one of these mainstream media stories and every single one of these quote-unquote historical events. I want to show you how they leave their fingerprint on every single one of these events using occult numerology that's important to them. I don't want to dive too deep into the gematria rabbit hole and lose people, so that's why I'm going to show you the most simplest form of occult numerology, how it's used and how it's scripted, and everything that you see on the news and on your TV and in Hollywood. But this is only scratching the surface, but this is the easiest way to start waking people up to this and seeing how it's all a matrix that's scripted by the powers that be. So we've had a slew of shootings lately. Okay, one of the most recent shootings was the borderline shooting. They said Ian David Long, a disgruntled veteran with PTSD. How convenient. They said he went in and shot 11 clubgoers, then shot a cop coming in, then shot himself,
giving us a grand total of 13 casualties, like the 13 tribes of Edom, the 13 bloodline families. Ian David Long, the 111 shooter. Total of 13 sacrifices for the day, bringing us back around to Stephen Paddock with the number 13 inscribed on his throat.
Ian David Long, in this reduction system, Jewish ordinals, what they like to use a lot, between 5 different ordinal systems and reduction systems being their most favorite, I can show you how they leave their fingerprint on every one of these events. But the number 11 and the multiples thereof, anytime there's a repeating digit, it's considered a master number. Okay, so it's never reduced. You don't. Once you see a repeating digit, it stays that way. An 11 or a multiple thereof, or a multiple of 11.1, it doesn't get reduced down. It will stay. So Ian David Long, his name reduces to 111. They said this shooting took place at 99 Rolling Oaks Drive for a 911s. Okay, 99. They said a man named Robert Demon Bowers went in and shot 11 people at a synagogue. Robert Demon Bowers' name reducing to 88. They got a multiple of 11. Okay, the 88, bringing us back to this kid, Dylan Roof, okay, the church shooter from a while ago, wearing the 88 t-shirt. 88 standing for HH, or Heil Hitler code. Heil Hitler. Okay, that's why most of these white supremacist attacks, you'll see the number 88 encoded into it. All right, gun it to 88. They said he went in there, the synagogue shooter, and killed a man, 88-year-old Melvin Wax. Melvin Wax's name reduces to 66. Okay, if you add every digit, 1 plus 2 plus 3 and so on, up to 11, you get 66. 66 is especially important to them, but again, as all multiples of 11 are. They also said he killed 66-year-old Jerry Rabinowitz. Jerry Rabinowitz, his name reducing to 111. Okay, just like our borderline shooter and Jewish ordinal reducing to 111. 66-year-old Jerry Rabinowitz reducing to 111. Here, outside of the synagogue, they made this memorial. Here his name is spelled Terry Rabinowitz, which is wrong. His name is Jerry Rabinowitz. There was nobody named Terry Rabinowitz killed at the synagogue, but they purposely put this on this big picture, this headline news story spelled Terry Rabinowitz, because Terry Rabinowitz reduces to 88 across the board in full and single reduction. Okay, bringing us back to the 88. The 88-year-old Melvin Wax reducing to 66. Robert Demon Bowers reducing to 88. Killing 88-year-old Melvin Wax. Okay, Melvin Wax reducing to 66. Terry Rabinowitz reducing to 88. Jerry Rabinowitz reducing to 111. Melvin Wax reducing to 66. Okay, This is just like the church shooter in Texas a while ago, Devin Patrick Kelly, reducing to 66 and septenary. He killed his wife's grandmother, Lula White, reducing to 111 in both Jewish and English ordinal. Interestingly enough, Sumerian reducing to 666. Devin Patrick Kelly reducing to 66. Stephen Paddock, the Vegas shooter in reverse full reduction, reducing to 66. Again, this is our triangle of enlightenment. Also 1 plus 2 plus 3 and so on to 11 gives us 66. Anytime you see these repeating digits, okay, these are all master numbers. Every one of these events are coded this way. Okay, they said the Las Vegas shooter shot between 9 and 11 minutes. Stephen Paddock, the 66, the inverted 99, or the 9/11s. He said he had a girlfriend 4 foot 11 inches tall, weighing in at 111 pounds, which has nothing to do with the story at all, but they put this in here on purpose, you see? Weighing in at 111. Stephen Paddock blowing out 2 windows exactly 11 windows apart. Okay. Bring me back to the Charlottesville car attacker, okay, having the 1111 license plate. They said he killed Heather Heyer, HH, again for our 88. They're saying he was a white supremacist with an 1111 license plate, killing the Heather Heyer for the HH or the 88. Just like our Robert Demon Bowers for the 88. The misspelling of Jerry's name is Terry on the news story, giving us the 88 across the board for the hate crime, for the Heil Hitler. This kid, the 1111 plate, again. Killing Heather Heyer, the 88, the Heil Hitler, 88.
Like Dylan Roof with his 88 t-shirt. Okay, this isn't a mainstream image on accident. Anytime there's something to do with white supremacism, they code the 88 into it. This is why they go on and show you these scripted news stories like this one about Donald Trump Jr. tweeting out a neo-Nazi dog whistle. Doesn't he have a really punchable face, by the way? But they're saying Donnie Trump Jr. here made a little tweet about Angus King is a fake independent who votes with Schumer 88% of the time. All right, they're putting the 88, and they always tie it in with the white supremacism. All right, Schumer, who is Jewish, all right, so is the entire Trump family, by the way. But he said for good measure, he included the dog whistle term 88, which neo-Nazis use for Heil Hitler. This is all scripted, all of this. It's made for TV bullshit. You see how they do this constantly? With everything, every mainstream story, every ad that you see on social media, it's all scripted this way. These people who are scripting this reality are certainly mathematical geniuses to figure out these names and times and everything linking together. They link, you know, TV shows, commercials with the real news, everything they link it together. I mean, it's very fascinating, but it's to me it's impossible to just believe that the offspring of these people who control all media and everything we see on TV and our history books and everything, that all of their offspring, not just for centuries but for thousands of years, just so happen to be just as psychotic as these people and just as obsessed with occult numerology. To me, that would be mind-blowing to believe that just happened by coincidence. But I could get a lot deeper and blow your mind even more. But this is just basic knowledge on occult numerology and Kabbalah. And, you know, every one of these main events that happen, you can decode this way. And you can tell who's really behind it. But some people still don't get it. They're still completely programmed, and they've been brainwashed their entire lives. We've all been brainwashed, okay, since we were children. But it's time to start seeing this for what it is, and I'm hoping I'm planting a few seeds out there, so stick around.
baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.